And you didn't even know where it was coming from. You didn't realize the root of the whole thing started many years before you could even comprehend it. I was talking to my sister. She was sharing sometimes of the children that come into the foster care systems and things, and people that she has taken in, and the anger that 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds have, and how violent they are at that young age. And I started to think, God, how could they be like that at that young age? How could that little baby not want somebody to hug them? It would appear to me that they wouldn't even understand what a hug was. But when someone would go to hug the little baby, they'd back off. Because there was something that hurt them when they were even such a little one that we didn't even realize affected them. I'm going to help somebody today. That we didn't realize affected them. And as they got older, what we couldn't see, they were living. Talking to somebody. You are, some of you are living what nobody else could see.
Come on, Paul. Say that.
You tried to come out. You tried to praise God. You tried to thank God. You tried to get around God's people. But we have become master camouflagers. We have become master pretenders. I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying this is how we started living so we can deal with hurt. This is how we deal with the pain. This is how we deal with it. And then we get older. We get older. And we start doing great things. And then the moment,
hallelujah,
the moment something touches the hurt in our life, it could have been what somebody called you in school.
Say that.
Somebody told you would never be anything. Somebody laughed at the way you walked, the way you talked, the way you did things. People told you would never fit in, and so you have isolated yourself all your life. And now you found yourself isolated and you're all by yourself, and then you find somebody in your life that says, come on, we can do this together. And then you grab hands and you start walking together, but then you remember that you never dealt with the root. And now you lose the good thing because you never dealt with the hurt thing. I gotta talk to somebody here today, because somebody's gonna get liberated by the truth. And then you couldn't understand it when you got here, because the people were telling you, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting like that? And then you had to suppress. You had to suppress those emotions that were stirring up. Anybody? Am I talking to anybody here? You had to suppress the emotions that were coming up because you didn't want it to get out, because you didn't want nobody to know what you had to go through.
Come on, sir. My God.
I need you to do this. I want you to be this. No, God told me to tell you this. Yes, Pastor, I want to be a part of that. I want to do that. Yes, I know my gift and my calling and my ministry on my life. And you get into it. And next thing you know, somebody says something to you. And you remember when that church hurt you before. You remember, come tithe and offering. You got to give your tithes, got to give your offering. And then you remember when that pastor, that secretary of the church that you used to go to ran off with the church money. I'm talking to somebody. Because if we don't deal with some stuff in our past, it will stop you from getting what God has in your now. And it will keep you out of your purposed future. Oh my God, I want to go to New Vision, but y'all got a single pastor, and I really don't like single pastors, because sometimes single pastors try to hit on all the women in the church, and you know that's what happened when I was at the other church, and so then you come here, and then you watch Pastor D, and you see him loving on everybody. How you doing? They say, look at him here. That's what that happened. That's how the other pastor felt. And next thing you know, you can't even stay in a good place. I'm talking to somebody. I'm talking to somebody. I'm talking to somebody. Because we have not dealt with the root of our past. And every time we start getting to a good place and we skipping and jumping and hopping and praising and thanking God, and before you know it, we didn't realize that the flower was growing up again on the root that we never dealt with. And now we got to face the very thing that we faced years ago. We started playing with it years ago. You know, we got down there and said, let me get this thing out. And we tried to pull it, and we tried to pull it, and we tried to pull it, and we pulled it out. But we realized that we pulled the top, and it looked pretty because we got the flowers. We got the flowers. And see, that wasn't the hurt. That was just the camouflage. So sometimes we fix it up really nice when we come from the house and we fix ourselves up. We put our suits on and our ties and our dresses and all of the stuff. And we look in the mirror and we say, how beautiful I am. And I'm going to church. And we put on the praise and we put on the worship. But really down inside, it's all a show.
Come on!
You know it's a show.
Come on!
You know it's a show because you're trying to do it and you're trying to hide and praise at the same time.
Yes, God! Yes, God! Yes, God!
And then it all comes to a head again. Because somebody bumped into your life. And now they bumped into your life. They didn't know about all of your pain, all of your hurt, and all of your disappointment. They didn't know about all your jacked up stuff in your life. And let me tell you, I'm not making light. I'm talking about it's real stuff. But they didn't know about it. They weren't there when you got hurt. They weren't there when you were abused. They weren't there when you were lied on. They weren't there when you got cheated on. God sent you something good, something blessed, and something wonderful. But because you could not forgive, the poison of forgiveness rose up into your present, and now you're stuck. You can't go nowhere. And you say, God, why haven't you blessed me? Why haven't you helped me? And God said, I want to help you. I want to bless you. I do love you. But I can't get you what you need until you forgive the one that did you wrong. Until you can understand the process of forgiveness.
Come on now. Good word.
Pastor, I'm gonna have to. That's gonna take a long time for me to do. If it takes a long time for you to do, it's gonna take a long time for you to get. Y'all better hear me here. I'm trying to help us here. See, the enemy don't want you to hear a message like this. Because he wants you to stay stuck. He wants you to keep hiding. He wants you to keep making like it ain't there, but it is there. It is there. You become good. You become a professional at your acting and pretending.
Yes.
Come on, somebody. Some of you have become functioning alcoholics, functioning addicts. You have learned how to hide your hurt. Functioning Christians. That's why you can't stand through nothing. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about the spirit that has attached itself to all of us at some time. I've been on this before. I've preached about unforgiveness before. I'm trying to help somebody. I got a little time today so I can work it a little bit. There was a time, and it was just a few years ago, I ministered on unforgiveness.
My God.
And while I was ministering, Sister Juliet, I was ministering and I was studying and I was teaching the church on unforgiveness. And I got to a point in my study that I couldn't break through.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I said, God, I can't get through no more. I know I hear from you, but why do I feel a blockage?
Come on, Pastor.
And God said, because you still have unforgiveness in your heart. I said, God, not me. I'm a pastor. Not me. I've been in ministry for 30-something years. I've been laying hands on sick folk. They've been recovering. I've been praying over people. I preach every Sunday. I teach on Thursday. I said, God, it can't be me.
Yes.
way, God.
And God said, you know, you remember you asked me you want to go to the next level?
Yes.
You said you want a greater anointing? I had to stop it until you deal with what you hid in your heart and forgot it was there your own self. Have you ever hid something and realized you couldn't find out where it was? I'm looking for some stuff in my house right now that I put away and I don't know what I did with it. And ain't nobody there but me and my dog. So I know that I had to put something away. I hid it, but now I can't find it. Because after a while, if you leave it there long enough, it'll be right in front of your face, but you'll pass it by because it will blend in with the rest of your life. And that's what has